Morning, everybody. Good morning. It's the business briefing. Let's give you a few business briefing on Monday. How on earth? What a weekend. I hope you've had a great weekend.
Exercise.
I think we had a little technical problem. Well, we've had a lot of technical problems this week. This weekend, a lot. And it's been very stressful. But there you go. But on top of that, it's all about balance, isn't it? We've had a great weekend with Logan. It's been his birthday. We've had a fantastic time. And on the other hand, we've had lots and lots of business problems. So it's, it is interesting. There's never a dull moment, is there? Absolutely never a dull moment. Let me know where you are. There you are. Good morning, everyone. Come and say hello. How's your weekend? I'm quite mindful of Mother's Day. It's not a happy time for some people and lots of people, is it? And it's just a weird thing that's sort of, again, grown in popularity probably because of social media. But I know when I wasn't a mother and wanted to be a mother, it was very stressful. And I was always mindful of that. Right, let's see who's there. Good morning everyone. Let me just tag you all in. Lots to talk about as always. Tell me about your weekend. Morning gang, morning Kim. Morning. What's on the plan this week? Rachel Holmes is live. The business briefing is live. Is it? I think it is. Good morning. Samantha, good morning. Morning all. Are you in Lanzarote? Oh, I'm so jealous. Yeah, I'm always, yes. And I'm always mindful of putting things on because I know when I wanted to be a mother, I just wanted to run away on Mother's Day and not look at social media because it was hard. So, yeah. But it so happened that it coincided with Logan's birthday yesterday, so it was all good. Looking forward to Easter, are you? Claire, good morning, Nicola. Good morning, everyone. Ross, what a day on Friday. Oh my God. So bitter. Isn't life bittersweet though? We had this amazing day on Friday at Champneys, and I've got to just tell you about it while I'm getting the whiteboard out. Champneys, whenever I've used to go to Champneys, and I've done lots of work with Champneys in the past, it's always been really, really busy, very busy with people. Lots of day guests, lots of people floating around in robes and always very busy. And I just think it's a hard industry. There was pretty much us, weren't they, Raz? There was our group and there were a few people around having their day guests, but nowhere near as many as before. And I thought maybe it was the weekend. I was chatting to one of the guys behind the reception, and again, I think these organisations, they must have issues with staff. There was only one, not that this was a problem, but I remember back in the old days there was always so many staff. I think these big businesses must have problems staffing these places. Really interesting. What was Center Parcs like? I know Center Parcs is always so busy, isn't it? I just do not fancy Center Parcs at all. I think that the wellness landscape, I think, back in the day there was Ragdale, there was Springs, there was Champneys, but I think there's so much more now. There's retreats, there's day workshops, there's twilight things. There's so much going on. It's a very, very competitive, and I think in hospitality, I think it's a very competitive industry. But that was great for us. It was like we had the whole place, wasn't it, Roz? It was like we had Champneys Springs to ourselves. And I think as well, because they've built loads of new spaces. They've built this amazing studio, all overlooking lovely gardens. It's stunning. Much more choice. And they said they struggled. I'm from a hospitality background. My parents had pubs, and we were talking to somebody just yesterday who's got a pub, and they just can't get staff, just can't get people to work in hospitality. When you think, again, don't judge. We went to McDonald's on Saturday. For Logan wanted to go to McDonald's, so I took the boys to McDonald's. And McDonald's is run by 16-year-olds, isn't it? It's just run by young people. But whether you like McDonald's or not, that's by the by. But there's lots of staff in McDonald's. They pay well, I think. They can get overtime. They learn teamwork. It's interesting. There's no shortage, and very, very young people in McDonald's. I was thinking, all sort of quite a good camaraderie. The one that we went to yesterday or Saturday in Derby. Interesting. Anyway, I'm digressing. I've not missed you. I missed you. It is interesting. But going back to we had a lovely experience. It was just beautiful there. I mean, the service, the food. We even had our own private dining. Now, I didn't expect this, but we had our own private dining, didn't we, Ross? In a private dining room at Champneys. It's very, very high quality, but really enjoyable. We struggle at the hotel. Yeah, I think must be. You were saying, weren't you, as well? Hopefully going to the new in Somerset for a spa day. Is that no, not Cadbury House. What's it called? What's the one? Something House, Somerset House? No, that's London, isn't it? I can't remember what it was. The food was gorgeous. And I do think, and I was asking all the ladies who came, and quite a lot of you guys came, I mean, the retreats have sold out so quickly. It's like Ibiza now, that's all sold out. They just sell out so quickly. I think people are looking for these quality, tailored experience, and everyone that came, apart from reporters, were people that have followed me and Kelly for like 20 years but have not been to anything for ages and just really wanted a nice experience as well. I'm on McDonald's. Today I'm on. But going back to staff, it's interesting, isn't it? The food it was a great experience. And then to come back, and then my whole website's been an absolute shit show this weekend. So some code has broken or did break on Choreography to Go. So if you tried to log in for the last couple of days, it's just been really hard. It's just a piece of code broke. And so when that breaks, then you can't log in. It was redirecting everybody to different pages. And it was the one weekend I just wanted to have a couple of days off. And just, when you've got an online business, mate, there's no days off. People are WhatsApping me, messaging me, all the time. And I understand people want to get into their courses. It's just, it's the sweet and sour of life, isn't it? It's just how it is. And of course, my developers, they're not working at the weekend. But Rob did come back to me late last night, and he did help me. So hopefully, fingers crossed. So if you do log in and out, just bear with, send it into the messenger, and then Lauren and Charlie and Rob can see it there. Whereas if it comes to me, I'm not here, or if it comes to my WhatsApp, I can't forward it on. It's really hard to do the customer service if you send it to me personally. I see it if it's in the messenger. Yeah, I know. Babington House, that's right. So it's I was going to talk about passive income and digital courses today, but I just don't think there's I think you can get semi-passive. I think a digital business, you can definitely get semi-passive, but I just think you've still got to be, when you know your customers as well, like I know you, you know me, people contact you directly, don't they, because they know you and they think, you can fix it, and you can fix it. Just takes a bit of time sometimes. And I think, even Facebook and Instagram going down, they went down, didn't they? Anyway, I'm completely digressing because I wanted to chat with you about digital courses and what you know. I think this is a good opportunity right now because we're coming up to Easter, and then after Easter we've got that run of time, and I know I say this to you every quarter, we're coming to the we come into the end of quarter one of 2024. How the hell has this happened? Life is going so fast, it's just frightening, absolutely frightening. And you do have a good opportunity when we have a new quarter to create something new, invent something, do something different. And I keep saying it to you all because I think it's a massive opportunity, and I just don't think many fitness people take it. I've had to join it it's just a nightmare, Emma, isn't it? But let me know what you think. I still think beginners, if you can create a beginner's program, like a Couch to 5K, not like a Couch to 5K, but the reason Couch to 5K is so successful is that it takes somebody that literally can't walk down the street to doing 5K. I think there's a big opportunity. I said it to you all for years and years, of taking a beginner, somebody that's not exercised, somebody that's had surgery, somebody that's been poorly, all the things from zero to hero in a time frame, a program, a product, a service. You can all do this. Whatever your skill set is, whether you are sort of ETM, conditioning, whether you are Pilates, yoga, you can take somebody who's never done it before to a good level of fitness with healthy habit and create a package around that. The name of the game in everything, whether you look at any sector across every sector, is a packaged product, whether it's a PT package, whether it's an online package, whether it's with a class package. And I've said this lots of times, if you can create something that's got a nice brand, a name, a theme, your methodology, there you go, begin fit, your methodology that takes zero to hero. Lots of people don't want to be ripped and shredded, and lots of people do. Lots of people just want to have more energy, have fitter. You know what, when I'm talking to normal people, not fit people, I was talking to some of Logan's friends' mums, and they all go, oh, you're so fit, I need to get fit, I never do anything. How many people say that to you all the time? Oh, I need to start. It's hard to join David Lloyd. It's hard to join a centre because there's no start here, finish here. And I think that's why back in the old days, the boot camps do well. They take people from here to here. But I think you can take that model and you can take that model online and you can create a package, a programme that becomes your signature, I'm doing air quotes, product. But it needs to be a package and it needs to have your methodology. So it's the the Body Blitz method, or it's your name. Think of something that you can create. It could be a 4-week program, a 6-week program, and think how this could be a digital version of what you do. What does that look like? Because this will feed then into your membership. And this is a good time to do a 4-week or a 6-weeker. Once everybody gets back from Easter, we've got some bank holidays in May, you've got pretty much a clear run in June, and then into July, and then boom, you're into the holiday time. So it could be anything. It could be improve your pelvic health. It could be beginners yoga. It could be, your strapline could be, I help beginners get fit. I had a great comment about my exercise for independence. That is very clever, exercise for independence, Sam. A girl, taking my advice and just start with 1 minute. Yeah. And NeuroHit is a great name. It's a great name. Yeah. And I don't mean to call it a boot camp, Kim, but do you know, it's the package, isn't it? It's the package. What we're buying into is a package. It's your methodology. So Deborah's got Begin Fit. It's all about the names. You know this. Walk Fit. I do. The reels are going off the charts. It's bringing so many new people into my online membership because it's easy to market. So if you can say to people, I've got a new program and it could be beginners fitness. It could be, that's things like Commit to Get Fit. If you can come up with a name, a brand, a strapline, and it's a 6-week program, and you can flesh out that 6-week program, whatever that might be, it might be 3 online Zoom classes with you. It doesn't have to be overwhelming because nobody wants overwhelming. Too much puts people off. It could be that you do a talk on a Sunday that's pre-recorded. They could get access to maybe 3 classes a week or 4 classes a week, whatever you want to do, or it could be a 15-minute a day program, or it could be just 3 beginners sessions, 3 30-minute sessions that they do on Zoom, or they can do on catch up. You've got a group for mentoring and community, and you walk people through a program for 4 weeks. And I know it's basic. And you've heard me say it a million times before, but things like that are the key to bringing new people in, and they are easier to market. Morning, Gail. It's easier to market to things like, do you want to get fit this summer? Do you want to feel better? Do you want to have more energy? Do you want to fill in the blank? Yeah, start where you are until you can do better. Yeah, beginners. And they are online. Your beginners, your non-starters, your people that are not confident with going to a class or a gym, they're there in front of you online. The trick is to create the package and the program. That's the trick. And I keep going like this as if it's something that you hold, but it almost is. So you've got your name above the door. So Deborah Welsh Fitness, Deborah Welsh Coaching, Rachel Holmes Fitness. And then you have all what we call verticals. So you may have your Pilates classes, you might have your personal training, but you have this, for want of a better word, Commit to Get Fit, Beginners Fit, 4 weeks to fitness. Oh, that's good. 4 weeks to fitness, 4 weeks to fitness. I'm having that. 4 weeks to fitness. I like that. 4 weeks to fitness. That's a great one. 4 weeks to fitness. That's mine. I'm taking it. But something that's a package. Join the Rachel Holmes 4 weeks to fitness. Join me for a progressive 4 weeks program where I take you from beginner to, and for the right word, to something else. What does that look like? And communicate something really simply. 3 30-minute classes a week, plus accountability, plus motivation, blah, blah, blah. Now, think about that. Let that percolate into your brain. It might be 4 weeks to Pilates. It might be whatever, fill in the blank, whatever you think. Hopefully this is giving you some ideas. But think of those people. I mean, they're everywhere. They're people, normal people who are at the school gate, normal people that just want to get fitness but aren't going to join something that for 4 weeks. And remember, we used to do this. This is how I started my online, was doing these programs. And I think, we go off piste and we go here, we go there, we go everywhere. But it just needs to be basic. Take and call that person out. Are you tired? Are you stressed? Are you lacking in energy? Are you struggling with getting to the gym? Do you want to start from scratch? And then you create your very simple program. But if it's digital, morning Kerry, whether it's digital, morning Kirsty, make it digital. So you then save all of the components of it. You save all the workouts, you make a nice handbook, you have, maybe you're not going to go down nutrition, maybe you're just going to focus on healthy habits. And you're going to do a little motivational at the beginning of the week, and you're just going to give people guidance around healthy habits. Common sense nutrition doesn't have to be a diet plan, a meal plan. It's not necessarily weight loss. It's about improving your fitness. It was come to the next luxury one. You must do it. But if you can come up with, it needs a life of its own. So it needs a name, it needs a strapline, it needs your methodology. And then it's a lot easier to sell. Has that started to spur you on a little bit and have a think? However you decide to do it, and then decide how you're going to deliver it. I do think these work well delivered. If the classes aren't delivered in a Facebook group, you have some community around it. So people can make friends, people can buddy up with people can feel other people's camaraderie. I think that's quite important with this, especially in this, if you're going to run it after Easter, you've got that where people start to bond, they get great results, and then they're going to funnel into your membership. And maybe you have your 4 weeks to fitness program runs just 4 times a year. So it runs after Easter, it maybe runs just before the summer holidays, it runs after September, perhaps it runs, and then the next time it runs in January. Good ideas with these things is to create your package and your program and just run it selectively through the year rather than having these things open all the time. And then you can plan your year. Okay, so May is when I run the 4 weeks to fitness, and then maybe you run something else after that, and they become part of your annual sort of workflow. Does that help? Does that give you some ideas? The beginners are where it's at, gang. They really are. And I think you can create a nice and back to basics style program that's online, that's digital, that's going to, couch to class. Yay! These are so good. That's why you think of the programs that have been very successful, like the Commit to Get Fit program, like the Couch to 5K, because people know, gosh, I am sitting too much on the couch, I need to get up and moving. And then promote it, get a nice brand around it, get some nice colours, get some new headshots of you pointing, and launch it. And maybe you have you talk about it for a week, you're talking about it, you then open bookings from a certain amount of time, and you have an early bird booking, and then you close the booking, and there's just a window of where you promote it, and it's quite exclusive to get into. It's maybe you even get people to send you an email, and you send them like a Google form with a questionnaire. You make it something that's really special and different, and people really want to get into it. Has that given you some ideas this morning? I hope it has. Remember, this post-Easter is such a good time now to be launching something like this. And if you can create the right package and program and brand, it might be your beginner's dumbbell program. It might be, I'm doing Lift, Lean and Menofit this week, and it's been really popular. Loads of new people have joined it. Again, it's clear, it's simple, it's a package, it's a brand, it's got your methodology on it, and you are golden. So let me know. Thank you, Elaine. Hope that has helped and sparked your imagination. Let me know in the comments if it did. I'm going to pick this back up on Thursday. So I thought I'm pushing the idea out to you today. I'll do Tech Tuesday tomorrow. Good. Come on, Laura. I'm going to do Tech Tuesday tomorrow. I can't remember what I've planned on Wednesday. And then I'll pick this back up on Thursday. So you've now got, say, 3 days to start to think about it. Don't overthink it. If you haven't got a website, you can do it all in a Facebook group. If you've got a website, do it in your website, but have a group around it, whether a Facebook group or have a WhatsApp group around it. And again, make this something that's exclusive. It's not something that you run in all the time. It only appears at certain amounts of time to the week. Yeah, there you go. So all I need now from all of you is to do some action, or at least think about it and think where you're going. Okay, good stuff. If you want to join us on the next retreat, it's Thursday the 9th, and again it's at Champneys, so come and join us. We had a great day. And what I was going to say, I'm launching today some one-to-one business mentoring, so I'll put the details out if you're interested in one-to-one. I get a lot of questions about one-to-one. Again, I'm only opening this up for a certain amount of time, so I'll post the details in our group. And there was something else I was going to tell you, and I can't remember what it was. What was it? That's it. I think that's everything. We're good to go. Hope that helps. And if you do have any problems logging in, just go to the Choreography to Go Messenger, and then Lauren's on it all day, and she'll be able to, we can try and piece together if everyone's sorted, if it's Android people, if it's Apple people, if it's happening on the website, if it's happening on your phone or desktop, and we can get it there. Fitness Heroes. Yeah, I love it. I love Fitness Heroes. I love Zero to Hero. I just think it's a really cool name, Deborah. So there you go, everybody. Got lots to go at. Okay? Energized? Doing good? All right, let's go and do it. FBA, I'll see you at 1 o'clock. I've got a whole slide deck for you, and we're going to move on from this on 1 o'clock. All right, everyone. Lots of love. See you later.